Hey, good morning, and welcome back to the MSC Grandiosa for day number 2. This is a sea day for us here, and don't have a whole lot planned. We're going to go hit the pools and just kind of see how the day goes. We are somewhere on our way down to Cozumel, Mexico currently. So let's get this day going. Check this out. Check out the view. What a view. This is blue as it can be. Very lightly choppy, but not that bad. Now the girls have already headed over to the pool. They went and got breakfast. I skipped breakfast this morning, just wasn't feeling it. And so we're gonna go catch up with them. I got a bathing suit on, and yeah, let's go check it out. We're going to the indoor pool, I believe, because they have an indoor pool here. I'm gonna take a couple duckies with me and go hide them on the way. Let's see here. What we got? Let's go hide them. I also haven't quite figured out, there's these little lights above each room. I know that there's one that you could switch on for do not disturb and one for clean, but I ain't figured out what the red one is, because like, if you look over there, there's a green. Not sure. All right, here's to a better day getting around the ship. So I believe we are going to 15 B. All right. Number 1 has been placed. All right, to the safari pool. So this is their indoor pool that is not indoor today. They have the ceiling open. Okay. Where's my fan at? Looks like they're in the hot tub. This looks like a good hiding spot for the next one. There he is. Alright, I'm gonna go hop in there with them. So be back and well to you. So quick observations after having been in the pool for a couple minutes. Water's actually warm. Which is a nice change of pace. Like I think this might actually be a heated pool. I really like the safari area because like, even though the roof is open, there's still a little bit of shade, which is really nice when you're down here and hard to come by usually on ships. Shade is usually very hard to come by on ships by the pool. One interesting note, this is a lifeguard right over here. Again, not really accustomed to this. Usually the lifeguard is standing over top of the pool with like a dinghy and like they are super alert. I have noticed even last night while walking around, lifeguards on their phones, just chilling. They're just sitting here casually watching. They're best to actually say pool guard, not lifeguard too. So I don't know if that's a European thing or lifeguard's just not as normal in Europe. That one's very different than the norm, I would say. On Royal, you'll see guys out there, it could be 60 degrees and freezing and nobody's in the pool and they're still pacing back and forth like they're guarding the tomb of the unknown soldier. They do not leave. So, just different preference. Also noted that they were allowing kids in diapers into the pools here, which is also very different than what we're used to. It is a beautiful day out here on the pool deck. Lots of people out. Good vibes. Do an ice cream cone because the line starts all the way back over there by the pool, like way over there. That's kind of wild. All right, coming to the buffet for lunch, and it is thumping in here. Lines, lines, lines. We got a medley here of pizza, salad, corn, meatloaf. Best view at sea. Already bounced around a little bit. We're headed back up towards the water slides now after lunch. There's people playing here in the sportsplex. This area is thumping. Great view from the back of the ship here. Looks like we got an oil tanker out there. Beautiful day. All right, as was unfortunately somewhat predictable, Lily and splash pad / water slides, not a match. She was not interested. So coming back down here to the pool instead. Does look like we have some friends. Is that Norwegian or celebrity out there? I can't quite tell. time warp and we're headed down for dinner. It is Elegant night tonight. So let's see how their lobster compares. Alright, so for all the good faith they got last night, we are starting off very slow tonight. We're already at about 25-30 minutes and have not gotten anything yet. So we got lobster bisque for the appetizer, and that's going to be a no from the whole table, I believe, on this one. Very fishy. Alright, so this is their version of lobster, and it comes with 3 whole shrimp. Okay. Alright, I think I know why the soup tasted the way it did. The lobster definitely had a very interesting taste to it, to say the least. Ate it, but can't figure out why they brought Lily's ice cream as her main entree. And baked Alaska to top tonight on. I feel like tonight's a pretty big letdown as far as dining room goes. I'm gonna give this like a 3.5 out of 10 tonight. Food was not that great. Lobster had an odd taste. The soup was inedible because of the taste. And then the baked Alaska was just already melted and goopy by the time it got to us. They did pick up the pace. We're out of here in an hour and 15, but disappointing tonight. Right, welcome to the Carousel Lounge. This is one of the upcharge shows. I've heard great things about this, so let's see. So that was the Sweets show. More entertaining than last night's production. Definitely was entertaining. A lot of like Vegas style, Cirque show style stuff. A little odd. Like the theming and everything was a little odd, to say the least. But it's still good. Alrighty, that's gonna do it for day 2 here on the MSC Grandiosa. It was a fun day, chill day here, just at Sea Day, chill Sea Day. Tomorrow we wake up, we're going to be in Cozumel. We've got a beach resort day pass booked, so we're going to head over there, do a beach day, maybe do some snorkeling, we'll see, and see where the day takes us. Might end up just roaming around the town a little bit too before we get back on board. And then no real plans tomorrow evening. We're going to just take it as it goes. So come on back tomorrow, join us for day number 3 here on the MSC Grandiosa in Cozumel, Mexico.